We are a very strong union family with many of us involved in the trades, and Jim always had a very strong belief in the labor movement. Even as a young guy, I can remember him working for my uncle and actually, being a hands-on bricklayer and whatnot, and taking the stuff that my dad had passed on to us and bringing it on to the next level, and eventually becoming president of Local 21.
Labor never quits. We never give up the fight, no matter how tough the odds, no matter how long it takes. And I would say that that's how Jim has approached his role as a union bricklayer from day one. My dad was a bricklayer, my grandfather. The belief in unions and lifting up other people and providing people with a safe, good working conditions and jobs that can help them support their families is imperative. And Jim has taken that mantra and really applied it to his working members and throughout his union organization.
If anyone has ever had the chance to have a meal or a meeting with the Allen brothers and the sisters all together, you'll appreciate what a strong family bond is, and I think that's why Jim represents.
When I met him, he was into motorcycles and he was in a band. So he was kind of, I wouldn't call it a rebel, but out of all the boys, I would say he probably was the rebel of the family.
I guess he had motorcycles when he was younger, but he now decided in his older age that he was going to buy another Harley, so he bought another Harley. Made a promise that he would get rid of the bike. He never did.
He strives to be the best at what he does. His love for the union and the labor movement has always been there.
The three values that I think describe Jim Allen the best are trustworthy, friendly, and brave.
An extremely funny guy, good personality, hardworking, extremely dedicated to causes that he believes in.
Jim was always concerned about people, the membership, and their families. Jim is a huge family man.
He works hard to provide for his family and then also for his extended family, his union members and brothers and sisters.
He's a man of his word. He stands behind his word and stands behind the people he works with. He's always friendly. He's brave. He's not afraid to stand up for what he believes is right.
Doesn't like to lose. He applies those values to his job.
Our mom had a prolonged illness, and she was bedridden for a good number of years, and we all agreed that we were keeping her in the house, and we took turns coming over there to provide care for her. And Jim's sense of humor and ability during a time that was really tough on us all really helped us through what was an incredibly long and saddened period. Became a lot lighthearted by his sense of humor and his character.
Well, his work ethic, he's out there fighting with us. You call Jim at any time of the day or night, he's there for us. He's not only my boss, but he's a friend. Jim will go above and beyond. He cares about our families, everybody's.
Everything he does, I really think he does it with a real passion. He loves his family, there's no question about it. He loves his job. I think his passion for trying to do a good job, take care of the people in his union and trade, it's outstanding. And just to watch that, it's just really kind of heartwarming to see that there is a man who really cares about what he does.
In the construction industry, we went through a huge downturn, a recession, and in some ways it was a depression starting around 2008. And it lasted for about 6 years, and we're still just climbing out of it. Jim Allen, as our leader during that time, worked like crazy to provide for the members, to look for opportunities, to help people keep their benefits going, their health insurance going, things like that, to work to get people employed even when things were tough, because he cared about the members and their families.
Making sure that his local was taken care of during the downturn, when there was a downturn in the economy in about 2007. There were a lot of hard issues that needed to be taken care of, everything from health care to pension situations. And Jim figured it out very quickly, and he made things work for all our members.
Well, probably the biggest value is how he manages the people. He's, with all the mergers that happened a few years ago and with all the new people that came in to form the district council, that was a big endeavor with all the buildings and stuff that he had to put together and put everybody under one roof, including Mike Lowry as well. That was a big endeavor. Not many people could have pulled it off as smoothly as Jim did.
Jim is one of those people that is kind of an unsung hero in a sense. I mean, he's done so many good things, and I think he'd be the last one to kind of toot his own horn. And so for him to be recognized finally for the many good things that he's done, I think is really heartwarming, and I know he'll appreciate it, and he will be humbled by it.
Jim really exemplifies what Boy Scouts are about. I mean, he's hardworking, he's honest, he's loyal, he's courageous in some of the things that he does. In the labor movement, he thinks outside the box.
Jim Allen promotes family, dignity, and integrity in everybody around him. He realizes that different people have different skills and different things to offer, and he encourages everybody to offer what they can to the best of their ability. He's not expecting the same out of everybody. But he really exemplifies servant leadership. He serves and is humble to the people he works with. You never feel like he's trying to put himself above others.
Obviously, from just Jim's history and Jim's family history with labor and what they've done for the city of Chicago, and what Jim has personally done, not only with the union, but with his family and how he represents organized labor throughout the city, he's definitely deserving of this award.
Jim has always supported training. He comes to our training center quite often, encourages us, because he believes training is what's going to bring young people into this craft, give them a livelihood, a career, and help them support their families.
You know, he really is a family man. He's very, very, loving wife, wonderful kids, grandkids. He's a good grandpa. He does a lot of good things for them, and he's very proud of them too. And I'm happy for him.
He has worked and led and lived his life along scouting ideals, and I've observed this for the last 22 years. He is truly an example of servant leadership, and I myself am a past Wood Badge course director, and training and developing leaders was a big part of what I worked on for many years. And what I see in Jim Allen is much of what I worked to try to bring out in adult scouters. Even without him being involved with the scouting movement, he gets it.
I know his brothers will give me a hard time about saying these things about him, but he is a good man, and he's done a lot of good things, and I'm happy that he's being honored.